do you have the balls? Many are awakening to the fact that we have psychopaths in control on our planet. We look at the psyops, the fake events shown in the news, and see a problem. We look at the stripping of freedoms based on these psyops. We look at how money pulls the strings, not caring for humans on our planet. For over a decade now, I have been offering a solution to this problem. There are 3 systems that we have been indoctrinated from birth to accept. The first 2 are the twin towers to psychopaths in power. Top-down control mind, government, which we are taught is the be-all and end-all, and accounting for human energy added into a system that accounts for human energy, money, which moves the bulk of our planet's wealth to very few psychopaths. These 2, top-down control mind and money, promote psychopaths to the top. Both draw the psychopaths. The power over others each provides is what they yearn for. The third system is the loathsome vine that supports these 2 towers, the legal system, which thwarts ethics far more than serves them. The psychopaths proceed, assuming we consent to these systems, to this way of doing things, because we have not said we don't. Of course, if we all said we don't consent, but have nothing to replace these systems with, pandemonium would be the result. Not chaos, which has an enfolded order that emerges through time. Nature is chaos emerging in ordered ways. Fractals are an expression of chaos with seed parameters. When the useless eliters say ordo ab chao, order out of chaos, what they really mean is control out of pandemonium. As pandemonium is not a condition we want to see, we need something we can consent to. Something that promotes the caring ones to take care of things, not the psychopaths. Something that puts ethics as the law, not acts, bills, codes, statutes, etc. Something that allows our natural stigmergy to function freely, not stifle it. Stigmergy is a chaotic system of governance present in all societies in nature, based on the exchange of information between autonomous individuals. Today, we have 3 technologies that can take us into a better way that meets these needs. One is hidden and suppressed. The other 2 are out in the open. In the past, because human energy was scarce compared to what needed to be done, money functioned to motivate us to do things we didn't want to do, but needed done. Of course, with unemployment so high today, we can see that we have excess human energy. Add to that the fact that most jobs are unnecessary except to move the wealth to those psychopaths at the top. Cashiers, sales, collections, accounting, advertising, marketing, Wall Street, and banking, of course. To name the big ones, I'm sure there's more. What percentage of us who do these jobs do you suppose can't wait to get to work? How many work for the weekends and are bored with, dislike, or hate what they do? How can we eliminate money, eliminate accounting for human energy in any form? Be it trade, barter, work exchange, shells, beads, coins, bills, or electronic bits. Add free energy. A technology to extract energy from the ether has been hidden in black projects for nearly 60 years. I know of it personally, electrogravitics. There are surely more such technologies that also provide free energy. Adding free energy makes accounting for hours pointless, like accounting for grains of sand. As money is the only tool the psychopaths have to widespread influence, it's no wonder they hide and suppress free energy. Thus, by adding free energy, we can bring down the Tower of Money. A bottom-up system of solving problems ethically by those who care is now possible. This can be done via an open-source site on the web, forum style, where problems can be reported, solutions hashed out, and the ones who care can implement. Emergencies can be reported with an app to notify the ones willing to help. Best would be a web of servers with no central backbone, so if one goes down, the rest will stay in touch. Mirror the site on all servers. Have a tiered setup. Local problems are solved for locally, but if no solution can be found, a wider and then wider range of people can work on it. Until, if enough people think it's a problem, the whole planet is looking for solutions. Thus, by governance via the web, we can bring down the tower of top-down control mind. When these twin towers fall, we can apply the 3 laws of ethics as the only laws. 1. Do not willfully and without fully informed consent hurt or kill the flesh of another. 2. Do not willfully and without fully informed consent take or damage anything that does not belong to you alone. 3. Do not willfully defraud another, which can only happen without fully informed consent. Thus, we destroy the unethical legal system. But what of the necessary work no one wants to do? Well, today we have robots and lots of people who want to create them. We can report problems on the web where work is needed, and those who love to create robots will come in to help. This is what I call ethical anarchy in a solutocracy. Before you react to anarchy, as you have been indoctrinated to do, understand. Anarchy means no rulers, not no rules. As you have seen, there are 3. The advantages of this system include removal of the artificial scarcity that money creates, allowing the vast abundance of our planet to flow to all of us. We may live as richly as each might choose. The ability to do what we want to do without having to find some way to plug our energy in to survive, whether we hate it or not. We no longer worry about whether others are doing their fair share. We can spend our time with the ones we love, guiding and teaching our children. Planned obsolescence, which creates the bulk of the waste on our planet, will fall to products made with care and love, made to last. Greed becomes meaningless. Define greed when all may have as much as they want. Elimination of corruption. Scant motive to break the 3 laws. Power over others is supplanted by power over self. A focus on cures, not patentable chemicals that sicken us for profit. Human interaction with only those whose company is enjoyable. Reduced social friction. Increased love and compassion. Corporate power is eliminated. Slavery, outright or wage slavery, is abolished. Things are done because someone cares, from raising children to caring for others. And when we do things, solve problems, plan things, build things, teach, invent, perform, investigate, supervise, create art and music, it will be because we earn reputation, thanks, appreciation, love, respect, lauds, fame, attention, bragging rights, and self-satisfaction, all the social currencies, accounted for in the hearts and minds of the ones we touch with our creative energy. Withdrawing consent from the old psychopath-promoting systems is the first step. Stop registering anything. When you register something, you are giving it to the king, state, rulers in exchange for a privilege. In the case of registering to vote, you give your sovereignty, yourself, to the state in exchange for the privilege of wasting time in a booth. Elections are rigged. Do not apply for licenses. Ignore any legal mumbo-jumbo that would regulate something that is not unethical. There is nothing unethical in taking any substance you want. If you choose unethical behavior, whether drugged or not, the problem you create will be solved for ethically by those who care. And when an individual comes to you claiming some authority over you, do not create controversy by refusing their offer to make you subject. Instead, make a counteroffer. I will be happy to be subject if you prove I am subject. Of course, the first brave few who make this counteroffer are likely to be bullied. Explain that bullying you into compliance only proves that they can be bullies, not that you are subject. Never answer questions. You might create contract, becoming subject. Whether with people who are bullying you or when they bully you into a place called a court. I will be happy to answer that if you prove I am subject. I will give you an hour to prove that I am subject, then I am freely leaving. If you have withdrawn consent from the systems, there is no proof you are subject. And so, when enough of us are doing this, they will have no power. If each of us does what we can to create this better way of doing things, building the servers and the web, open source coding the site, experimenting with free energy and sharing successes freely, sharing awareness of this solution widely, together we will co-create vastly better for us and our children. This planet belongs to all of us, but long in the past it was stolen from humanity by the psychopaths in control through trusts and deceit. We are all the human race here on our planet. I say we take our planet back. The question now is, do you have the balls to start creating better? Humanity will win.